Hi, my name is Mary Godfit. I'm a female bodybuilder, IFBB Figure Pro. I'm young and I'm thriving. My full name is Mary Nyako Omale. Mary Godfit. It's very simple to understand. Very simple. Mary wasn't fit and now she is. Growing up was tough for me as a young girl. I grew up in the streets of Accra, Nungwa to be precise. I went to school in Teshi and raised by a single mother. It was great and it was tough along the line, but I survived. When I was young, my dream career was to be a teacher. So the whole idea was because I wanted to have time for my family. When I get married and have kids, I didn't want a job that would take me away from my family, from my kids. I wanted to close at 2, 3, and then go back home and take care of them. So I wanted to be a teacher until I couldn't further my education, and then I went into bodybuilding. I became a bodybuilder through working out. I started working out. I wanted to gain weight. I was underweight. So I started working out, and then along the line, a couple of friends saw potentials in me that I could go on the stage and display my gains and my muscles. So I decided to venture into it. So I went into competition, did a couple of shows here in Ghana, and then I started going international. The journey of bodybuilding for me has been very challenging, especially finding myself here in Ghana, where living a life that is off normal for people. It's not how a lady should live a life or the kind of sports that people recognize and appreciate here in Ghana. It has been very challenging, very tough for me, but I pushed through and I survived, and I'm still going forward. It depends on, my routine workout depends on what I'm doing, if I'm bulking or I'm shredding out for a competition. In general, my workouts are very specific depending on what the goal is. So there are days where I train full body, there are days where I train just legs. And then if I'm bulking, if I'm shredding out for a competition, or if I'm maintaining my weight, my workouts are very specific to all these seasons for me. We call them seasons: bulk season and then shred season. So it depends on what I'm doing at the moment, and then it goes along with the workout for me. As a female bodybuilder in Ghana, honestly, you would even testify to it that it's challenging. You've seen some of the social media posts and everything, and how people are lashing me and then sending insults here and there, especially here in Ghana, in Africa. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you deforming your body? You'll never get a man to marry you. You're not going to be able to give birth. It has been very challenging for me as a female doing a sport that is men dominated. But because I had a goal and I had a dream, I never gave up. I kept pushing, and I've achieved, I would say, 80% of all the goals I set myself to achieve in this bodybuilding career, and there's more to come. Social media trolls and insults. Back then when I started bodybuilding, I would break down, I would cry, I would stop working out. I mean, I'm human. And it was really tough for me because I had to build myself mentally. I had to build my mental strength. But when it happened back then, it affected my workout routine. It affected how I ate. I was supposed to be on track, but those things were, and I was reading, I'll be following people's comments and reading everything. Sometimes I don't sleep, I'll be reading comments. But now, when I just see those comments, sometimes people mention my name on a nasty comments, and I go and I just start laughing. It's like people are projecting their side of pain, their side of they not healing on me, something that they think they cannot achieve, something that they cannot do. And then instead of supporting, or instead of keeping quiet when they don't have anything to say, they just feel like saying something and then insulting me, calling me names. But I've moved on from breaking down. listening to people and what they say to me. How is your love life? Okay, so at the moment, I'm seeing someone. Yes, I'm seeing someone at the moment. And my love life has been great. I mean, people come and go, but the ones that came loved me, cared for me, and then stayed are still here. They are still with me. People don't understand bodybuilding, and then I don't think bodybuilding is the only sport that people keep telling a woman that she cannot get a man to marry, especially women who are successful in their aspects of career, what they do. It's like some men feel intimidated by maybe a successful woman, an intelligent woman, a woman who is driven by something, you know, she's unbeatable. So a lot of people, not even men, even their fellow women get intimidated by that. So I don't think it's just because of bodybuilding. First of all, I would say that me not giving up has been like something I'm doing, because I started something and I'm still doing it. Though people will not say it to my face, but a lot of people that follow me, a lot of people that know me are inspired and are motivated by what I do. And then day in and day out, I keep encouraging people, especially women, to keep doing what you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing. So me motivating and inspiring people, though I've not done anything physical or have a seminar, all those things, but me still in the game, me still pushing, me still thriving, is me doing something to change the whole narrative of bodybuilding in Ghana. My first one was in 2019, where I did the Ghana 2019, and then I did Ghana 2020, and then 2021 I did William Bonner Classic Regionals, and then I had my first international competition 2021, and then I had my second international competition 2022, where I won my IFBB Figure Pro card. As a bodybuilder, what keeps me going is the thought of me not being able to see what my body is capable of achieving. Because I stand in the mirror and I look at myself and I say, no, I have so much potential. The way my body is framed, the way my body is shaped, I can achieve so much in bodybuilding as a sport. So that every day when I think about it keeps me going, keeps me in track, because I have potentials that I know. The most encouraging comments I've received on social media, there was this time I made a post and a lady commented, it was just a short comment. She said, "Thank you for being you." And though people were saying a lot of things, you know, people can practically write an essay under a comment. But that short sentence she said, I kept reading it over and over again. I even took a screenshot of it and I said, she's thanking me for being me. I mean, she's inspired. Even if I'm inspiring just one person in the whole year, I feel achieved, like I've achieved something. So thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being yourself. Thank you for doing what you're doing. That was very inspiring for me. And I really love that. If I can move back time, I would tell my younger self to not give or listen to what other people would say or think. If I knew this when I started working out, if I knew this when I started my whole bodybuilding career, I think certain things would have been different in my life today. But back then I listened a lot to what people had to say. I listened a lot to what people have to say about my body or how I looked. But my younger self, if she's standing right here, I'll tell her, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Don't listen to what anyone has to say or what they think about you. In the next 5 years, I'll be a mother and a wife, though. Yes, I'll be a mother and a wife, and then I want to be on the Olympia stage. The Olympia stage for bodybuilding. That's where I see myself in the next 5 years, and God willing, I would get there. I want to have 2, 3, but I'm sure to adopt 2. I've always wanted to adopt 2 kids. So after mine or before mine, I might adopt. Working out, yes, I'll encourage them to work out, but I will not encourage them to go into bodybuilding. That's if not their calling or what they want to do in life. I would help them, study them, and know what they want to do and where they find interesting. If my child finds interest in bodybuilding, I would encourage them and support them. If they don't, I'll still encourage them and support them. But working out in my home is something they're gonna do. My advice for you, if you want to start working out, you want to be a bodybuilder, you have to know where you're heading to. You have to set a goal. Without a goal, there's no way you're going to work to achieve it. So you set a goal for yourself. If setting them in your head won't work, you have to write them down so that you put them somewhere you can see every day. You set a goal and then you know where you're going to. Financially, you have to be ready as well. And also, I'm a fitness model, I'm a personal trainer, IFBB Figure Pro, the very first female in Ghana and West Africa to get her pro card, her IFBB pro card. If you want to sponsor me, if you want me to be your ambassador, you can reach out to me, Marigold Feeds, and then my numbers are out there. Work only, please. Please reach out. If you want to stay fit like me, yeah, you can also reach out and I will help you and give you some advice that you can start your journey with.